So I want to talk about I want to tell you guys about how these lowlifes be trying to steal food and the whole process that they try to take you through to manipulate you so that they can steal food. So you'll be on the way to drop off, right? The person, first of all, these people have no respect for you. You're just in their minds, you're just some Pokemon character on the telephone, okay? And then it's funny thing about me, like I look so crazy on my gig black picture. I look like an Indian dude. Look weak as hell, but that's why when people see me, they can't even tell. They don't know. They don't think I'm the same person in the pictures. That's because I'm a shapeshifter. Long story. But anyway, so as you get near to the person, this is the whole process. They try to drag you through so that they can steal food. First of all, they try to when they lie to you, when they try to lie to you, they actually lie to themselves. So I can be on the way to drop off, and I'll pull up, and I'll see a parking space that's maybe like I don't know 50 feet away from the actual house. Sometimes I do it on purpose. Sometimes the map is just off by a few feet. Nevertheless, I'm a grown man driving around in a car. I don't need your help to help you to help me to find your address. So they'll send you a text to your phone. You passed it. See, already they're creating a scene, right? Already they're trying to create a scene as if you're not doing your job because you passed up. And meanwhile, their eyes are just glued on the phone. You see, and they're just thinking about how can I get this food for free. And so that's one tactic they'll do. They'll create a scene. Oh, you passed it. And then if so you just have to ignore whenever they send you a message like that. You just simply ignore them. A lot of times people send, like I told you, they send me messages. I just ignore them because they're trying to drag you into some kind of skit to fall into their lies and their traps that they're trying to create for you, but they're actually creating it for themselves. Okay. So a lot of these people, when they be doing that, and then here come this, my last drop, here come this fool walking out the door. And I just want to walk up, I ain't gonna lie, I just want to walk up to him and smack the shit out of him because I know what he's doing. Guys, I got almost 16,000 deliveries. I told y'all I've served 350,000 patrons when I worked as a bartender at O'Hare Airport. I told y'all I know people very well. I know people better than they know themselves. Okay? That's why I don't have friends like that. You see, because I told y'all it's a parasitic world. Everybody's trying to, it's crabs in a bucket. Everybody's just trying to step on the next person. I see it for what it is. You see, that's why I'm isolated. That's why I'd rather be alone because all people do down here is take advantage of people. And then they wonder why they can't make no more money or they're not advancing in life, whether it's spiritually, financially, emotionally, they're not advancing. They're getting lower and lower in vibration. Currency, energy, they're losing energy. That's why I can't work on the 9 to 5 jobs because, like I said before, I said 60% of these people that work on these 9 to 5 jobs are borderline criminals, and I'm not working with those people. You know what I mean? Because they'll be plotting on how they can screw me over. Same thing with living in apartment buildings. I'm not going to live in these concentration camps because it'll be some motherfucker looking out his window from somewhere out on parole, plotting and planning on how you gonna sabotage my life. Because he sees me dressing nice, because he sees I'm driving a nice car. You can't be around these people no more. But like I told y'all, this is what goes on in blue states. Now, in a red state, you can live in an apartment building. Okay, you don't have to worry so much about people trying to sabotage your life because every other person is carrying a gun. Nobody wants to fuck around in a red state. In blue state, everybody can just, it's fuckery. In blue states, it's just pure fuckery. And that's what happens when you don't allow citizens to protect themselves. Anyways, guys, I don't know what's up with today. Man, Gig Black, they must have lost a lot of money over the weekend, y'all, because I did about 13, or I've done about 13 drop-offs, right? 11 of them, the person had to give me a PIN code. That means Gig Black, these people must have came out the woodwork over this weekend trying to steal food. And I've already told y'all, look, don't do it just do it all the time. Just do it 100% of the time with everybody. Everybody, if they want to get rid of this theft, everybody should have to give the driver a PIN code. It's that simple. Stop playing this musical charades, musical chairs, musical PIN codes where some people got to give you PIN codes and some don't. Everybody should have to give the driver a PIN code, and that is the way you're going to eliminate them saying the driver never showed up or the food is not there. Well, how did he get the PIN code? Everybody should get a driver the PIN code. See? So I think, the gigs, they're picking up on it. They picking up on it slowly but surely, but, it's all experimental. Everything about the gig apps is experimental. I told y'all I think the people are robots that I'm talking to. It's one big experiment going on with people, places, and things. But yeah. So I delivered this, just this bottom feeder, and he's talking about I passed up the place, and then he's coming. He's trying to create a scene, and another thing they try to do, they're trying to distract you away from. I told y'all these are wannabe criminals. So if they got to give you a PIN code, there's like, what can I say to this driver to distract him, to make him forget about asking me for the PIN code? Sometimes they'll compliment you. Sometimes they'll say you got nice shoes. Sometimes they'll say, oh, they'll be trying to try to create distractions so that you forget to ask them for that PIN code. That's the guys. I told y'all yesterday, man. There is a certain point that there's a line that once humanity goes below that line, God has to destroy everybody. Women, men, children, it don't matter. You got to burn them all up. A lot of these people I deliver to, I'm not gonna lie, y'all, they need to be dragged out their mouse holes and thrown in the gas chambers, because all they're gonna do is they gonna sit there. They already garbage, and what they gonna do? They're gonna produce more garbage. You see what I'm saying? Their children gonna be garbage, and their children's children gonna be garbage. There's a certain point you just have to get rid of them. You gotta. I hate to sound like, Mussolini or somebody, but there is a certain point that humanity falls below where God has to just get rid of all of them, because ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. You see? And whether it's the system's fault or the government's fault or the people's fault, still, we have free will. And, this is an experiment to see who is the wheat and tares. It's a lot of tares. We know there's between 85 and 90% of people out here tares. And I can vouch for that because I deliver to these mothers. I know most of these people, I be delivering to ain't shit. And all they're going to do is reproduce more shit and more shit and more shit. I mean, been given ultimate amount of chances to change in their lives. They won't do it. They won't raise their vibration. They got to go. They just got to go, and shame on them. You're trying to steal something. You don't know me. I could have a wife and children I'm taking care of by working these long hours with gig apps. But then your little sorry ass is trying to steal some Panda Express just to feed your stupid little face who too lazy to get up and go to the store and just buy some fucking rice and beans and cook that up with some chicken to last 2 or 3 days. But no, you want to be greedy and eat the low vibrational food and fuck somebody else's life over a Big Mac, and that person probably taking care of family, children. You don't know. As long as your little greedy face gets fed, you don't care if you step on somebody and they get fired and they can't next thing you know, they can't take care of their family. You see what I mean? I'm telling y'all, man, a lot of these folks, they need to be dragged out their houses and thrown in the gas chambers. No joke.